The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone, as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Gun. Stop.
And Boyd in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep and a run up the middle with Mixon. And he'll be taken down at the 18.
11 mighty.
On second down, here's Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now 2nd and 3. Now it's Burrow. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Boyd, 60 yards. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. He goes 86 yards on the kick return. And the Lions are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bengals drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Here's 2nd and 3.
11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 34-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Dancing to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And a short gain down to about the 33. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, take. Stop.
Now Burrow. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
On 2.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them, and really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. Derek Barnes in on the stop. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now it's Burrow. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Here we go.
4th down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it.
12, 12, 12. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. At their own 16. St. Brown in motion right. Now they show jet sweep it instead, a run up the middle here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Mike Hilton, he came up nicely there and dropped him behind the line of scrimmage. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it second down and 12. Now it's gone. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now a 3rd and 6. Here's Goff. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd and 10. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing on 3rd, gone. And that will be incomplete.
First down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. This is taken at about the 14. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
On 1, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Looking deep here for Chase. And that is incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
11. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Flush to his right. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. This offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 53 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1, ready? 11, empty, stop.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Go.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
The way the game has changed a little bit is that defensive goals have changed in a big way. Nowadays, it's not so much stopping certain yardage or whatever, but it's not giving up big, explosive plays. Anything over 10 yards, you're trying to hold teams below that. When they get one against you, as we just saw there, boy, that really hurts them. It puts them back on their heels a little bit. It makes them a little bit less confident.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Looking deep here for Chase. Oh, that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He completes it to Bowling. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Gun.
41-yard line.
Burrow on play action. And this is caught inside the 5. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Mixon is in. Touchdown Bengals. Just power football there. Down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
The final shot before break here. Goff.
They'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Lions 7.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
And while we weren't quite there yet, you had to start to wonder if there's going to be any life left in this team. And that big return, that could be the exact spark to get them right back into this game.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Logan Wilson, the one who got in there and dropped him to the ground.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
Here we go,
The Bengals drive about to get going. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
11, Thomas.
A gain of 2. Brings up
Burrow will throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
11.
on third down.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. They pitch it out to Montgomery. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery, an 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Lions are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead will shrink to 6.
14. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it, eluding the pressure right. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down.
Sometimes it's design, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Buying time to his left. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st first and 10 here.
Inside handoff to Mixon.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Now it's Burrow.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Kirby Joseph.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
So that, Charles, obviously just a game changer here this fourth quarter, and they're an extra point away from stealing the lead.
And stealing is the absolute right word for it, because that'll wake up your sideline, won't it, partner?
Well, there's still time remaining, but boy, I mean, you think about it, you go from an offense with a lead in the ball trying to salt things away to a completely different scenario now after the return for a score.
A very important extra point there, up and good, and they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
11.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
11.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
On 1, ready?
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Mixing up the middle. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Here we go.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down.
11, Thomas.
Now Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
On 1, ready?
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun to give to Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengals TD. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here. And they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Hey, we got to go score.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Here's Raymond bringing it out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 31 yards there and a first down.
First down, Detroit.
Now Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. He's got room at the 30. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he'll get this down only to the 18.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Overall, I'd have to say that was just really good team defense because to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face immediately.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. Goff now to throw. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run with Montgomery.
You can do one of 2 things after a penalty. You can hang your head or you can get mad and redouble your efforts. I think we just saw the latter there as they stopped him for no gain.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Now it's gone. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, not many places to throw the football if in it.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Goff. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts
as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Well, they were successful in one sense. They completed the pass, but still leads them to a tough fourth down situation, doesn't it?
It does, and the deficit more than 3 here in a one-score game. So the field goal, not their ideal situation.
Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Patterson now for the extra point.
And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I'm wondering.
Here's 1st and 10.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Burrow. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had, because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That can finish things off for them.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop them with 13 seconds left to play.
Here we go, here we go.
Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. To throw, Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Oh, man, late in a tight ball game, every play so critical. You feel like you've got to find a way to come up with that football. That was put in a great spot, but it just didn't want to stick in his hands. That's a big letdown.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The Bengals bring out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial.
So it'll be the Bengals with the football here to start the overtime session as the kick is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better...
There he goes, left side.
Down the left sideline.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement long touchdown. Here's McPherson now to send it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. A give, right side for Gibbs. Breaks a tackle. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 43 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Keeping the aggression going on defense in overtime here, a first down blitz.
You know you can get burned on it big time if they pick it up. But in this situation, they brought the blitz, put some pressure on the QB, and he wasn't able to complete a pass downfield.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now a give running left with Montgomery. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. From the 50, it's Goff. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 30. A 3rd down gain of 19. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmys and the Joes.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. A Nice connection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. Goff now to throw. That is caught. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here in OT. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Montgomery will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point try now for Patterson.
And things are getting good now. We're heating up, tied at 35. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. Broken tackle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 1st down now with that clock rolling.
Here's Burrow.
Being chased out left. Look at the big man rumble. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage. Here's a give to Mixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Here we go.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
12, 12, 12. Stop.
Now Burrow.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Burrow.
Oh, and it's intercepted.
Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Gigantic play by this defense, Charles. So they came back in the 4th quarter, took the momentum into overtime, and now they take the football.
And how do you think the team that just threw the pick feels right now. They surrendered the lead, got to overtime, had a chance to redeem themselves, and now they put the game in jeopardy with another pick. And guess what? Their defense has to hold.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them. They had the touchdown, their last drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job, and Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a chance to capture the lead here.
And we're seeing a really nice exhibition of what coaches love to call complementary football. Offense gets a tie, defense does its job, gets the ball right back, and their teammates now have momentum. What a nice job they're doing, all doing it together.
From the 35, here's a 2nd and 9. Off play action. Here's Goff. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Still tied.
Go tonight.
A give. This is Montgomery. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Here's Goff. Going underneath. Gibbs has it. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Here we go on 4th. Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down, and the Bengals will get the football back. So the magic runs out, so to speak. They were 3 for 3 on 4th down conversions, now 3 for 4.
So the defense finally gets to exhale.
Yeah.
Because they were wondering, 3 for 3 getting converted on 4th down. That percentage is way high. They hadn't stopped them at all. Finally, they get a stop. They can get to the sidelines now and rest a little bit.
Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now Williams, right left. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they said? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the 1st down.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a 1st down.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. And he's got his man on the out route. Well, the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Now they go play action now. Burrow, he'll buy some time right. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. It's a 5-yard touchdown run. So it's the Bengals who come away with a win. And the man leading the way was their quarterback, CD. That's Joe Burrow.
Yeah, he was definitely the X factor. He had 3 touchdown passes, ran for another, and really had this defense grasping for straws throughout much of this ball game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, a rematch of Super Bowl 54, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And we are underway from Kansas City. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
Yellow.
Right to the air is Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And that's incomplete.
Nice play on the football, and while it was tipped in the air, it made everyone a little bit anxious before falling to the ground. You just know defensive players are taught to knock the ball to the ground. But early in games, emotions come into play. Nerves come into play. And despite the training, the ball was tipped up. Fortunately for them, they didn't pay for that error.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Hey, 43, 15.
First and 10.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Mahomes now on 1st down. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. In motion, the tight end.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on 3rd down. Now they have to hunker down because guess what? That drive continues.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll bring a tight end in motion left.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Inside the 20.
And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
They'll run here with Pacheco. 43 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
The sneak successful for the yard out. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Here's McLeod from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Well, the goal is to get back into this game. The offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it here. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs take a 3-touchdown lead. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
49ers nothing. Harrison Butler at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So here's a 3rd and 14. Purdy. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they're able to get this one across the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And some room to work. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the 1st down play. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Throwing on 2nd down, it's Purdy. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Mahomes now to throw. The throw for Tony is intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, I mean, it hadn't been a picture-perfect first half for this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get them right back in the ballgame.
And I think that changes their mind frame. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're still in this. And even though our offense hasn't done anything, we've had our troubles on our own right, we still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job delivering.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Purdy from the gun. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Well, Brand, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get him next time out.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Mahomes now on 1st down. That'll be caught. It's Tony. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Yellow.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Marquez Valdez-Scantling as the first half is winding down.
And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Butker on for the PAT. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6.
Chiefs 28, 49ers 6. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Final play of the half. Purdy.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit, as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Michael Dana in there to drop him. It sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Purdy now to throw. Taking a shot for Samuel. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Partner, I see you reaching for the white flag. Put it down. I don't want you throwing it, but I understand why. Because if you do, you're hoping they might actually stop this game, because we're in blowout territory right now. That interception just surrendered any momentum they built up in the locker room during halftime. So, game plan, it's in the garbage. Time to try something new in this one.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
A 3rd quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it. No, he didn't. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. He tried to get away, but to no avail, and an absolute killer there. A 12-yard loss on 1st and goal. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now here's Mahomes. Finding Hardman here over the middle. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Yellow.
They'll try and run with Pacheco. It looks like he's going to be stopped short of the 1st down by about a yard. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. They gave it to him in search of his 3rd touchdown, but he's denied. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Purdy from his own end zone. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Detroit Lions.
What's the deal, big money?
The punter, Jack Fox, has us ready to go, and we are underway here at Ford Field. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Stop!
It's Mixon on the counter. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready?
2nd and 9. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
Here we go.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things
the
to
deal,
come.
big
They're
buddy?
able to keep finding ways to beat with the defense.
Nah, you got it, you know.
Confident that they can get it done.
And he struggles to get a yard here. Maybe
How you
a
been?
yard down to the 31.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks
How you
havoc
been?
because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D linemen to make the
Still,
play.
still working at the airport with all that money out there, man.
Burrow looking to pass. There goes a deep ball.
No, it
End
ain't.
zone.
No, it ain't.
And it is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
No, I don't,
Chase,
man.
31 yards. And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Evan McPherson now for the PAT.
Just bring him in here.
And he's got it to
man,
make it
you
7-0
got it, man. Can't be like you still, man.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Man,
Here comes
that be making me mad, boy.
Escapes the defender.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard
Last
line.
time I did it for opening night. I needed KD to score 20. That nigga had 18. Like, are you serious?
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their own 22.
Mm-hmm.
They'll start on the
Come
ground.
on, come here, buddy.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play
Better.
there. 2nd down.
Better. I'm 8-1 right now, so you better. You playing.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. Up past the 25 to the 26. A gain of 5.
I don't know. This ain't 21.
Now a play fake, and it's Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
How is it at the airport still?
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Open man downfield is Reynolds. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
You a GM yet, man? Or you still a man?
There, 22.
You a GM yet?
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 down at the 33. They'll fake the give.
Oh, no, we on that. Come here, buddy.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Mm-hmm.
Off play action. Here's Goff.
Oh, yeah, we taking that. Thank you, sir.
Read on the outside as it's intercepted.
Yeah, we taking that.
Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 23.
I know some teams
It's
are
okay.
leery
I
about
told you I
playing
got better.
cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
The Cincy offense about ready to
you
go
should have
here
somebody
on
else
their
for
next
that.
drive. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. He's got this almost to the 40 before
You're
going
absolutely
out.
right.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive.
Whole
First
lot.
down. Burrow
What you gonna do?
steps away to
The
his
man's
left.
gonna make it, man.
The ball comes out.
What
but
the
this will
man's
get
KD
out of
gonna do, man?
bounds,
You're a
so
KD guy.
possession will stay the same. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st. Now it's Burrow. And he'll
Well, you
be
lucky.
hit as he releases it,
You lucky.
and that'll fall
I
incomplete.
This
I
defense
seen
got a
some.
nice stand from this defense now after getting rocked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
I think he ended up on that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there.
Yeah, about time, man. You finally decided to play. You've been running for
Just
a
not
minute.
enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted.
No, you ain't going there.
Just across
You take that, but you ain't going all the way.
down at the 49-yard line.
That That's back-to-back drives that have looked pretty good.
You've been running, so I'm glad you got to these sticks.
The defense comes up with a big INT to get off the field.
How about the layers of intrigue that continue to get added as we watch this game unfold? Both offenses, they're a little bit discouraged with how their drives ended. How will each respond now and can either mount another positive series?
No, we on all that, man.
And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter.
Yeah, I can really
After 1-7
disrespect you when you try to zip you. And we don't work together now. You can't make my schedule no worse. So we don't work together no more. I'm really trying to disrespect you now. I ain't worried about my schedule being all messed up.
So now following the sack, often the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs.
Oh, yeah, we take that.
They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to
Damn,
prevent
still
a fourth down.
14-17. Boy, you back there with distance,
When
wasn't
he
you?
got the play call, he just got sacked on the previous play.
Put it on
He
50.
knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
I'm going to take it. Ooh.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down. And that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
All your designs look the same, but
Play action.
should have handed it off.
And he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Going up the gut. Montgomery. Just a yard on the gain there, and that leaves him with 14 yards still to go on 3rd down.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Obama, Obama, Obama. 12, 12, 12, 12.
3rd and long. It's gone.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
who are still there?
Is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
The airport here. Yeah, the one in Colorado Springs. I ain't in Denver.
In 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense.
Hey, they did. They do one flight a day. Yes.
We'll see a return here from the end zone.
Now they can't bring him down.
And he'll be brought down shy
It's a
of the
quick
20,
turn,
so
too.
the decision to bring it out of the
Yeah,
end
they
zone,
do the
not a
wide.
good one.
There's one flight a day. But here, they do it. They do the,
The Bengals
you know what I'm saying? They do
about
the
to get
prospect,
going.
the clean it, blue juice, all that.
They threw
One
the
flight a day.
interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that.
I was like, oh yeah, this ain't what I'm used to.
Offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going.
That wasn't even that bad.
Have a short
It wasn't even that
memory
bad,
here.
but
Don't
one flight a
focus on
day.
the interception.
And you used to
Focus on
doing
what
about
came
100.
before it and get back to it.
Now a nice play
Yeah, I seen-
defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling.
Then they start cutting niggas hours. He came straight through there too.
And take him down. They got him. Second quarter action with
Yeah, they like, it's
1:59
slow.
remaining. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and
Yes,
long after
he-
that sack we just saw.
Close. They was just brushing their teeth.
He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left.
That is caught. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Told you,
We
man.
didn't
Got
need
better,
to ask
man.
around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player.
Wanna
They've got
bail
to
out?
find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it, rolling to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from home, incomplete. Now it's third down. Seventh play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. Now it's Burrow.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Jordan be playing this too.
First down, here's the run. Second and 8 coming up. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining.
Big game on now, actually. I don't know what he's doing, but
to throw on second down is gone.
Me and him be playing.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Now it's gone. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop.
That game they played earlier was pretty close. Oh.
Now Montgomery running right.
I was texting my homeboy to play the game with you. The Chargers fan.
Timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
You know I got you now.
Field goal. Steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
Gun. Got. 11 empty. Take.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Airing one out for Boyd. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I had no idea, sir.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here.
I had no idea. At least I don't remember.
Sports. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past.
I think I probably. How old is he? Barely. It's been a year already.
As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be. Obviously, they're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
I said barely.
Glass half full, half empty type of a deal. Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now. Because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the
lucky down.
I think there are going to be some places to go with it. I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point because they virtually nothing going in the ground game in that first half.
I have to think a major focus
I don't know if you know,
but
but I had one more.
Create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
I agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Ooh, good defense. We taking that. Oh, no.
That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones.
I tried to jump it.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 42.
It's probably cold by now, ain't it?
Here's Gone. Reynolds with a catch out on the right side. And they're able to get this one past the 30
It was pretty warm out here today, too.
yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Value three. What's that?
Gone.
Man, we take
Going to
that.
be incomplete.
It certainly looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
A third quarter now and a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. To the air again. Gone. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards, the final tally. Montgomery is in for a Lions touchdown. Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2. Trying to run it in with Montgomery.
No, sir.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Barely. You lucky you got that.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
He's still at the same spot.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I see you.
Right,
yeah, you're right.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. How about this? And he brings
I
it
shouldn't have
back
threw it that way, even though I
to
seen
the
you. I thought I had
26-yard
enough time to
line.
get over there.
A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but throw one to the big.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Here's Goff. And his throw is
Smash that
incomplete.
ball.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now Goff. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
We'll take that. It's a win.
Patterson's kick is good.
Oh no, I'm about to stop all that.
15-7 game. So the interception set him up a terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Got to get on in there.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Have
They
a
are
third
looking to
quarter
make
already.
a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call the playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
Ooh, that's too short.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. picked
Dude,
it
that's
up by
cool as
Cameron
hell.
Sutton. And they will finally stop him as he's down
Ooh,
the
I should
40-yard
have
line.
lobbed that ball.
After the interception, here's Goff. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching
Man,
NFL
I should have floated
on
that
EA
one.
Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Shell.
Now a play fake, and it's gone.
A short pass here taken in by Laporta.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the tight end is certainly in position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
On second down, here's Goff. He's got room to roam. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. The end result, 21 yards. They'll run with Montgomery. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Once more, Montgomery. And he will not get in.
Okay, yeah, now you got the new Bentley yet?
Back to the 2.
You.
This Bengal defense, they passed the first 2 tests. Now it's third. And this time he is in. David Montgomery with his second touchdown.
I know you got something new. You know, you got too much money not to have the same car.
Lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Now you ain't got the same car. Nah.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a
Civil.
return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Not at all, sir. Couple head turns, maybe.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Gotta go.
Here's Burrow. Escaping the pressure
slipped.
right. That one taken in by T. Higgins.
That was almost a touchdown.
Down to the 45. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Burrow on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Derek Barnes picks up his second sack of the afternoon. They'll come up now on second down. Burrow going to give this to Nixon.
That is not the play.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
That was good. I wasn't doing that at all.
That's exactly what he was when he got the ball. Went to hit a lane and get upfield, and all he saw, extra defenders bearing down on him. Perfect time to dial up the blitz. An excellent call.
Here's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That means there's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
flags defensively.
Made a couple mistakes.
Burrow. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Kirby Joseph, and the Lions are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts.
And this will be caught at the 30. A big play there for Detroit. 49 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Goff.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On 2nd down, Montgomery.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 47 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smile.
And in for the Lions, touchdown.
Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your side. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake.
I'll take it.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
No, we can run it back, nigga.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
That ain't gonna happen.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out?
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
I was talking about seeing you Bluetooth.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
We go tonight. 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Hey, 5. Good.
Goff going to throw it.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
17. 17.
Goff now looks to throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Calm down, man. You're trying to do a little too much.
Here we go. Here we go.
A final shot now for Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man complete.
Through the middle of the field.
And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game,
that's what them other plays passes supposed to wind up. They put that over the defense.
Are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect
Yeah,
other
look at
things? Sometimes these types of scores are
The
ones
glove
that we
just
don't
failed.
consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that
That
was a
glove, I think, just
tiebreaker.
failed.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was
Damn,
coming.
I hit the
Yeah,
wrong button.
offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Was an exercise
I hit the wrong button.
anyway. It doesn't affect the final outcome. And this
Okay,
one's
you know, you did okay.
Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know,
chicken
though, in the
wing?
end, you still lost the football game.
You still
Okay.
lost the game, but
I
maybe you
ain't
were just
expect you to
capitalizing on the flurry at the
weird.
end, right? You scored the touchdown, keep the momentum going.
I didn't know how you is. Healthy? You don't like it. That shit was good to me. All right, it's my turn now. Mm-hmm. Just wanted to check your temp real quick. Hey, what is that?
The bad thing I just showed you.
Oh, I'm just asking. Come on, ready up to get this whooping, boy.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks
Hey,
of the
big
Ohio
money.
River
If
and
you used to come
Paycor
down here,
Stadium
man,
in
you'll really be the man
Cincinnati.
out here,
Coming
man.
up, we've got what should prove to be a good one.
The
As
style,
the Philadelphia
this
Eagles
is so
taking on the
slower
Cincinnati Bengals.
pace compared to back home. Like the style, the way these niggas
Here's
dress,
the kicker, Jake
they act.
Elliott, ready to
Yeah,
get
it's
this one
totally
started.
different.
And we are underway from Cincinnati.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Yeah, it's totally different out here.
Here we go. Here we go.
The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Got 11.
First down, here's Burrow.
Ooh,
Pressure too much this time. Down he goes.
I seen you too late. I should have known
Blitz
better.
works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of
Alright,
8.
I'll take that.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Yeah, I'll try not to get sacked.
Picked off by Hassan Reddick. He's to the 15.
And he takes this one back into the
Take
end
this
zone.
out.
And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD.
Well, CD, these two teams barely off the buses, and this defense already has a sack and now the interception and the pick six to take the lead.
Partner, you have to think that this was part of their game plan coming in because they wanted to embrace an aggressive mindset and attack on defense.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
about to.
Miscue, and I would say their plan worked to perfection.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Here's 3rd and 6.
And they go play action now. Burrow. A bullet throw.
That nigga threw it at his feet. You needed that.
The ball okay here in these first two drives, but this one's going to again amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Flushed out right. The ball comes out, and this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on 4th down, a change of possession anyway. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
This is Smith with a grab. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Here's Swift.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
So Donovan running the joint now?
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
What's name still in charge? Randy.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
11.
They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter. Oh,
hey, that was a bad play.
Here's another one intercepted. Picked up
that wasn't even
James Bradbury,
where I was
and he brings
trying
it
to
back
throw that to.
right around the 26-yard line.
And not the 1st quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but under
rush coming, and he's taken down. So 2nd and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
He's able to get 4 back
ran
on the
right
run,
past
and now
him.
they'll have to find something here on 3rd and about 14.
They go play action with Hurts. He'll get that complete to Alberto.
And he's he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to make it 4th down. The kick by Elliott is good, and that'll make this 17-0 here in the opening quarter.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They'll start here with a give to Mixon.
Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to win this again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's 1 interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again.
Hey, that was some bullshit. That nigga wouldn't even turn that way.
And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
2nd and 7. Brown the motion man right. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
It's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Once again, it's Swift.
And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first
Look,
quarter.
he was 8 up back there.
17-0 our score after 1. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Swift is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Eagles 24, Bengals nothing. Jake Elliott.
I'm about to go this drive.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
No, we ain't doing that.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
They're on 26-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke.
His game tag is that nigga's name.
Right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on
But I
track.
sent it to you.
Sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
11. Stop.
Burrow will throw. Flush to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the
I
fourth
seen you
time
too.
today.
I just
Picked off by Hassan Reddick.
nothing I can
And
do
the
right there.
Eagles will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
well, a touchdown right there.
On first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
2nd and 10.
King, Phil King.
From the gun, here's Swift.
And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
Ball carrier.
Here's 3rd and 3. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Hey, Silver.
On first down, Hurts.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Swift going to try up the middle. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
45 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Man, you gonna go for it? That'd be real disrespectful, huh?
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Mike Hilton.
So really the first speed bump
The
from this offense is encountered. They
Thunder?
roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that's a wake-up call for him, because you don't want to go on autopilot too early.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
He get hurt again, man.
Davis powering in to drop him.
Said last time I seen him, he was wearing street clothes like Anthony Davis.
Now Burrow.
So do.
Quick slant here to Smith.
Oh, excuse me, sir.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Herb Smith Jr., 35 yards.
And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
Forced out to his left. And this
Why was he not there? He's supposed to be there.
So they wait for the 2, they don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
They moved up from the 3 to the 2. You would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think
Man, you
stats
feel like you have that much, you don't even want to run?
that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception in the ball game.
I'm really next year, so I know I'll be up there next year.
Get a big play right away and take control back.
I got something really next year, so I know I'll be up there next year. Definitely got a link.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
I'm gonna say that chicken, you know. Let's get the baked chicken.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
27-yard line. A gain of 4 yards.
Still with the same chick, too.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. That one complete down the field to Smith.
Nothing wrong with it,
Taken
man.
down, but not before they work it across midfield. The
Might
Eagles
as
going
well
to take
bring
the
it up
first
now.
of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
He's going deep for Brown.
Oh, that was good. He was wide open too.
Touchdown, Eagles. A.J.
I don't know what happened.
46 yards. And the Eagles
No,
are
it's
able
about
to add
time.
on to
Might
their
as well.
first half
We ain't getting no
lead.
younger, old man.
Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a
Hey,
guy
I
of his
admit, I don't know
speed
what you be
needs.
doing, bro.
If you go play action,
You got some
all
game,
you
I ain't
want
gonna lie.
it's just a moment where the guy's covering, take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by him. And once he's by him, there's no catching him.
I'm
As
gonna
they
get your ass
always
one
like
day,
to
bro.
say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago.
Come on now.
You like Jordan? He trying to play for cheese.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown.
He said he won
Charles
a
Edwards
lawsuit
up, and
against
they're still
the
down
company
double
too.
digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended.
Wrongful
Go ahead and try and repeat
termination.
that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
But now a
I don't know.
first down there,
But
it's
I forgot
incomplete.
that
This
they were
defense
playing
is gonna
around
have
with
to
him
finish
for.
the job. There's still a second half that they have to play, but so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game.
I forgot what
stretched the
happened,
pocket
but
for the quarterback.
I know
They forced him into errant
they had
throws.
suspended him,
Everything they're doing is
and then
executed
randomly,
well.
oh
Now
yeah,
this one comes
and then
down
randomly,
downfield on the
like
left side.
2 weeks later,
He's to the 15.
they had him do a drug test.
And for a Cincinnati score.
I think it was damage or something because they didn't drug test him the day it happened,
75
and 2 months later they
yards.
did.
And the Bengals get a bit closer. Evan McPherson for the extra point. He's got it, and that'll make the score
All right, man, you call it a comeback.
31-13. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
No, I got rid of it right on time.
And a good
Yeah.
return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect
come
that
on,
lead
buddy.
and try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't,
Yeah, I like
everyone
that
hustle to
animation
the
they
line
do
of
now.
scrimmage,
You
either
put me
run
low
another
feet.
play or clock it and start over again.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts.
Yeah, I see you playing 2K. You got
As they
a
get
my,
the
you got a my
stoppage with
player.
just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Throwing is Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's
I
complete.
got 2 so far.
The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40
Yeah,
seconds
that
to go in the
97
first
and that
half.
92.
Here's Hurts to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
Ooh.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
50?
That one,
I don't
a
know.
gain of 20 in
Might,
the first
I'll
down.
check it out. Yeah, it did go fast though.
Hurts.
He'll get this into the hands of Swift once again.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more.
Yeah,
and a
like
first
these
down.
niggas out here, man. All they wear is bands, for real.
They'll run with Swift.
I'm not.
And he's gonna
I'm
be
not
stopped
lying.
cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction
Yeah,
and
I'm
leads
trying
to
to tell you,
second
man.
down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little
I told my wife, I
toughness. It
said,
hasn't
shit,
been
if
the
I was
best
here in high
first
school,
half for
nigga, I
them.
really
They did
would
do
have
a
been
nice job
unstoppable.
there, forcing a loss on that play.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
I'd have been the coldest nigga on the basketball team, the coldest
In the
dressed.
final
Like,
seconds of the first half. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before
I asked my daughter, like, how many people wear Jordans in your
Elliott
school?
good
She was
with a
like,
PAT.
3 or
And the
4.
route is on
Nigga,
here
she in
in
high
this
school.
first half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will
Hey,
likely
man,
be
why
our
got people
final
way back
play.
there for?
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Eluding the pressure right.
What the hell
And
is
he
that?
bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Damn, babe, somebody snoring already. I bet it's heavy. Oh, I gotta play Tooth Fairy tonight. You gotta remind me.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter
And
gets
Bill got
underway.
basketball practice tomorrow.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other
Okay,
team
don't try to
down
get
and they
fancy
feel
now,
good
then.
about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
No, it ain't
Always
gonna work.
laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Back to throw now on first down.
Come
This will be
on.
caught by Brown. And
That
he's
was a
out of
sack.
bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
It's 8 o'clock my time.
On
Yes,
the
sir.
handoff, this is Swift.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. He'll look to throw. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. Touchdown!
Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their
Yeah,
lead.
8:41.
Elliott on for the extra point.
And that's one thing I like about being out here.
And the lead grows even
Oh, yeah.
larger here.
I remember
in the third
Kelly was
quarter.
supposed to, but I couldn't. Man, my phone had got cut off. When she, I know when she was down here, my phone was off. So, ooh, that little trip.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. powerful running.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cincy
I
offense
said the only
about
thing I
ready
like
to go
about being
here on
out
their
here,
next drive.
shit, Golden State games come on
the hole
at
that
8
they
o'clock.
face as they begin the
About
second
time.
half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back
I
from
got
a four-possession deficit.
112 now.
Partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you
For
never
what?
say never, right? Because
Too
if
late
you're on an
now.
NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. Let's face it, we saw a certain Super
Yeah.
Bowl, a 25-point lead late.
I gotta figure. I gotta.
To put someone away. But that being said,
Yeah,
this task
all
is
day.
near
I gotta figure something out about this.
And bottom line is,
This list
it
that you be
officially
doing. That's
becomes
all.
impossible.
I can figure that out. I got you.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Now on fourth down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
You stupid.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow, buying time to his left. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be
That's what I
incomplete.
hate when they do that.
Surprising move to go for it.
That nigga is wide open over there.
Somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
So, I mean, how many shoes you got now? I know you be copying.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Here's a second
You got more than I got.
At the Bengals 12-yard line.
Why'd you take a break?
They'll run right here with Swift.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right
Why you
there.
take a break? We just say for me. Show you that new Bugatti or something there.
Ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They'll run
Oh, so you took a break
And he's
involuntarily.
Touchdown, Eagles. DeAndre Swift punching it in from a yard away.
And the Eagles just continue to roll.
Man, I'm trying to get it
Elliott
all.
good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Hey, why you put your cup
Now
on,
after
man?
the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick
You
it
want some
away.
bullshit? Pick that cup back up.
Pushing through tacklers at the 30.
This
He's
is
up
some
across the
Pink Whitney.
25 and down at the
Little
28.
locker tonight.
Here we go. Here we
The
go.
Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, we're still in the third quarter,
My
so
wife
there's
said
some
that
time to kind of
after that
clean
night
this
we was
up
on
and
that
make it
Deuce,
look more
they shouldn't want no more of that. That
respectable.
one night
That's
we was
probably
all
gone out
on
the
there.
window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to
The
find
finals
something
night?
to play for, something to grasp onto.
Nah, it
until the
wasn't at
clock
all.
runs out. But
That
Brandon,
night
we've been
was
around this
there.
game a long
That
time.
night.
This is an outlier.
Every
You don't get
3-pointer?
many outs like this, no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare
30,
real
33. Listen, boy.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
That's how, once I figured this
Now on
little
third
blitz
and
that you be
forever,
doing
he'll
now,
look to throw.
that
And now
he supposed
no
to
further
been get
throw
rid of
that
that.
time.
As that one is incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far.
Once I figure that
They've done
out,
a
I'll
nice
be
job
alright.
against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions.
Yeah, I'm
to him in this
figuring it
game.
out.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Take it at the 37.
Ooh.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense
Yeah, I
set to
think that was the
go.
last time I was
This
actually
offense,
like
this team,
drunk
they
too.
are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of
Well,
game where
I
you
ain't-
and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things?
I'm waking
That's
up,
what we're
going
staring
to work
at
like,
right
hey,
now, the way
I'm
this one
alright.
is
Ain't
going.
that bad. Shit, got out my car, looked through TSA. I mean, went through the security and waited on the bus. It's like, oh, something ain't right.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. And This
Hey,
is
I made it work. I did what I
so far
do.
as
What I
we
do.
get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a toss play right to Swift. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Now a give right side Swift.
No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete.
That stupid nigga in the end zone. That's crazy.
Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the fourth. I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, they've protected well when they've wanted to throw the ball. They've moved people off the line of scrimmage when they've wanted to run it. Smiles all the way around. This offense has been really good.
What kind of dribble you
Now
got?
after the
That's new.
touchdown,
I know you
here's
got
Elliott
something.
on to kick it away.
That what kind of dribble you got? That's new. I know you got something.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end
Man,
zone.
you ain't.
And not a good return
I
here
ain't
at
got
all,
him
as
that.
they'll be forced to
You ain't
start
got
at the
nothing.
12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their
Man, you
special
talking to the
teams.
wrong person about
That's not
that.
what they
Like
got,
I
though.
don't
They got
know.
a setback and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Hey, you so irritating. Now, why are you following this nigga?
And got his man complete. And he'll
Stop
go
following
down
him.
here at the 35-yard line. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
about him after a while.
And oh my goodness, here's a
Cool.
5th interception.
I hate that. I threw it
It's
to the
Sidney
other
Brown
nigga.
with it.
Yeah,
And
you-
now the
you
rookie's
fixed it.
free.
Oh, now you getting disrespectful with it.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick
It was-
6 TD.
he threw it short,
Elliott now
too.
to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Eagles 66, Bengals 13.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Let me test that man real quick.
And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground.
Man, you brought everybody right there, huh?
As his nightmare afternoon continues.
It looks
So
like
now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
Here we go.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals
Yeah,
with a
that's
3rd and
the old
long
man.
after that sack we just saw.
I'm telling you. And they act like he chewing on something
They'll
with no
set up
teeth.
to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked up by
Boy,
James
I thought I was out of there with that
And
one.
the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here's Swift. And he's got it down to the 28.
And quickly they get to the line.
He should have been starting.
3-yard pickup. Brings up
The man in motion is Brown.
A fake on the jet sweep as they'll go play action with Hurts.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket.
Everybody's
Results
just standing
in a
around.
sack.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long.
Now back to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Now a carry for Swift.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Now a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the
63, 63, 63.
At the 6-yard
Go Silver,
line.
right? 63, 63, 63.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown.
Nah, they should be reviewing that one.
Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for the defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Elliott good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Being chased out left. This is caught. It's Boyd.
And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late.
So the illegal forward pass also cost him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Burrow will throw. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers, and stops for one side, and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And my goodness, another interception. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
What impressive performance just became a little bit more impressive here as they add yet another score to the ledger late in the 4th quarter.
And not much has stopped them at any point in this game, partner. This is just an old-fashioned blowout right here. They probably could have put the brakes on themselves, but they elected not to and played this one all the way out.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Oh, no, Charles, you didn't.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
11.
They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to
Yeah,
keep
it's
leverage,
4 for
unable to keep people
25.
away,
Boy,
facing a lot of pressure.
I figured it out
Just to
now.
get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 12, 12, 12. 11 MT. Take. 11 MT. Back.
Burrow going for it on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
I said,
They had
I
the
just pick
correct
up
with
your
such
coverage.
little
Once I
time
do that,
remaining. Thank goodness. That means this next drive is going to begin 1st and goal already at the 5-yard line. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
yeah,
Elliott good on the
I
extra point.
get that blitz
And this
picked
one
up.
was
I
over a
got
while
you.
ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Yeah, that was good.
And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey,